After a tough year of adjustments due to the pandemic, restaurants and bars here on Whiskey Row are ready for two things: a return to normalcy, and with it, a big boom in business.
Everyone's enjoying bourbon and their lilies, and we've got Hatch, and it's gonna be a great weekend.
A stiff drink, fancy fashion, and a horse race. Businesses can certainly toast to that. It's Derby week along Whiskey Row, and with many hotels fully booked, restaurants are looking to cash in.
It's been great, man. There's a lot of good energy in downtown Louisville right now. The hotels are staying, fairly busy. Conventions have been, the sports commission's really been bringing some tournaments to town. It's been a good vibe.
A vibe that now centers around the Run for the Roses, and the atmosphere reflected that at Hotel Distill.
We've been planning this Derby for 2 years now, and it's exciting to finally have our first Derby here at Hotel Distill. Have some normalcy. There's some buzz in the air.
With the fight against COVID-19 ongoing and restrictions loosening, business owners say while they're excited about Derby weekend, their bets are on the summer and customers doing their part.
I think it's really gonna see a good summer. As long as people continue to get vaccinated, continue to wear the mask. There's certain things we just have to do as a group of people to push forward and get better.
In Louisville, Stefan Dingle, WOKY News.
Some downtown businesses and restaurants are reopening on expanded capacity, and owners say this weekend will be a test for what the new normal will be.
17,000 fans attended a muddy, rainy Derby at Churchill Downs. They also got to watch this: a horse named after Breonna Taylor make it to the winner's circle. Breonna won a 6-furlong race under jockey Corey Lannery. She paid $6.40 for a $2 win ticket. Breonna is owned by JS Stables, LLC. The operation is owned by attorney Sam Aguiar, and his wife, Aguiar, represented the Taylor family in its lawsuit against LMPD. A new federal lawsuit claims an Indiana state trooper was not justified when he shot and killed a Jeffersonville man. Malcolm Williams was a passenger in a car driven by his pregnant girlfriend. Trooper Clay Boley stopped them on the middle of the road. State police say that Williams pulled out a gun and fired as Boley was questioning him. But the lawsuit claims that Williams told the trooper about the weapon in the car and was trying to hand it to him. The family's attorney says Williams was shot at least 6 times. There's no dash cam or body camera footage of the incident. The Clark County prosecutor decided not to file charges.
New tonight at 11, a teenage girl is in the hospital after a shooting in the Chickasaw neighborhood. It happened around 7:30 tonight on Canopy Court off Grand Avenue. The girl was taken to University Hospital. Police did not say whether any arrests have been made.
A 6-year-old boy was hurt by debris from a drive-by shooting in South Louisville. It happened around 9:30 on Euclid Avenue. That's off Taylor Boulevard near Algonquin Parkway. Police say the gunfire hit a parked car and a home. The boy was not shot but suffered cuts from flying debris. Police are still looking for suspects.
Also new at 11, Kentucky Supreme Court will decide the fate of a JCPS property tax increase. Today, the court agreed to hear the challenge from No JCPS Tax Hike. The group collected 40,000 signatures for a petition to challenge a 7-cent tax increase on last November's ballot. Days before the election, a Jefferson County judge ruled thousands of those signatures were invalid. The question was already on the ballot. So while the votes were not tabulated, the judge ruled they should be retained.